Okay then, Helldivers, we are back. We have got loads to go over today, as in-game right now we've got an array of cooldown increases, making it a little bit more difficult to be able to utilize those stratagems. On top of that, we've also got to take a look at Arrowhead Game Studios, as Alexis and our beloved CEO have been responding to messages from you guys, giving us some details that we may not have known about. Not only that, but we're seeing some behind the scenes coming in from Major Truth, which is extremely concerning, as this is looking to be a very large story narrative. With that being said, we're going to break everything down for you guys today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can get your video games cheaper for PC and console with the best deals, offers, promotions and discounts, or running up to 70% off on old and new games alike. The link's in the description for that one. And if you want to get your hands on some free super credits, then very simply head down into the comment section and put in a salute, an 01, an 07, or the emoji, and it'll enter you in. We'll be giving away some super credits to some of you guys before the brand new war bond drops just tomorrow. That being said though, let's dive into the game and see what's happening right now inside of Helldivers. So starting off, we've got to take a look at the Galactic war table right now, where we seem to be winning the latest major order. We have got 2 defenses on a push forward, and we are 2 into the green, which is definitely looking pretty damn good. We can see right here though, right now our main directive seems to be on Elysian Meadows, although our biggest target needs to be for the major order of a Foyer Bay, which for some reason has 1 player on it. A little bit weird, but we need to get that one liberated. It is pretty much a very, very large push. So don't forget, not just to focus on the defense campaigns, we also need to get this planet liberated as well. Moving forward from that though, dispatches right now are a little bit drastic. As we can see right here, the FRV cooldown has been increased by 60 seconds at the moment in order to support CF operations to maintain order within Super Earth cities. And we've also got a 60-second increase for the Eagle rearm cooldown, which is huge, as the Eagle fighters are being deployed to conduct flyovers over Super Earth cities to reassure loyal citizens of their safety during this tumultuous time, which is absolutely dramatic to say the least. But it does mean that right now your Eagle rearm cooldowns and your FRV cooldowns are both increased by 60 seconds. Moving in from that though, we've got to talk about a few things. As first of all, Alexis spoke about the new maxi gun. This is the brand new minigun belt fed into the backpack that we've all been wanting, and it arrives tomorrow. But we've got a bit of an information drop from Alexis for you guys, as people were asking if this is going to overheat, and that is going to be the drawback. Now, Alexis says that the barrels heat up as you should. It won't overheat completely. So yeah, it glows just for the visuals. So there's no overheat, which essentially means that that's not going to be the drawback for that one. Extremely, extremely interesting, because surely it must mean that it takes a while to ramp up. Well, Alexis has also confirmed that it only takes half a second for the wind up to actually happen and you guys to start drilling. Half a second is not a massive amount of time, so this weapon is definitely going to be very, very good. Another one worth looking at is the brand new shotgun. People were wondering if it fires slugs, pellets, or fletchets, and the answer that we got back was the 4G, if I recall correctly. So it packs a punch. Not only is this thing going to pack a punch, the 4Gs are the biggest shells known to man. These things are absolutely ginormous, and they are going to really hammer in a very hard hit when they do land on your opponent, which does lead me to wonder exactly what the drawbacks of that one going to be. It does look like it's only going to have a couple of rounds per time, but I think it'll be an interesting one to see what happens. Now, obviously, this wasn't meant to be announced, as they've not spoke anything about the Superstore stuff at the moment in time. All we had is a few PNG images that they gave us the ability to showcase, which were these ones right here. And Alexis even stated, oh wait, have we announced that? So they are just slowly dipping out a little bit of information here and there to keep the hype train going for the brand new war bond releasing tomorrow. Moving forward from that though, we've got a little bit of a take it with a pinch of salt comment coming in from Shamshorjani, as somebody stated that it's been 8 months since we last earned a stratagem through a major order. Is this something that we can expect to see in the future again? Now, Shams actually stated that it's being discussed but the wait makes it taste better once it arrives, don't you think? Now, we can take this in two different ways. We can take this as in Shams has actually responded to this one because we're going to be receiving a stratagem through a major order soon, or he said it just to kind of drive a little bit of hype around nothing, and they are working on a new one which could come in the next few months. We never know, but hopefully this is something that they go back into. If you could have one stratagem though through a major order, which one would it be and why? Moving into the morality sector though, Shams had a message coming in from a main player in the Discord asking how things are at the studio. Hope the negativity around that unjust didn't demoralize the team, and Shams stated that it's much better now. The Steam score is trending upwards, development is progressing, and you folks seem to like the upcoming war bond. Now, what I don't want the development team to do is get too comfortable in this stead of people are a little bit excited again. This new war bond does bring me a little bit of joy and a little bit of hope, but in turn for this to actually work, the game needs to stop the hard locks, it needs to stop having the issues with the frame rate and the performance problems, and we need to start looking into new content coming into the game. Just because we've got new weapons, we're still shooting it against the same stuff, doing the same missions. So for all of this stuff to work correctly, it all needs to roll in and click together like puzzle pieces. So fingers crossed that they know that that needs to work, and this is how it needs to operate. But another thing that they are looking into is furthering the weapon customization. Now, we already knew that this was going to be something that they are going to be working on in the future, whether they were going to be expanding it into the secondary weapons, or whether it was going to go into armor customization, or even if they were just going to expand the primary weapons for weapon customizations that we can have. Shams has stated that they are definitely going to be doing it, but there's nothing detailed to share at the moment, which obviously they're never going to really give you guys the details on the information for that one until it gets closer to actually launching, and even then we probably won't hear anything until they announce the date for it. But we're going to take a look into the story narrative right now, as Major Truth has been pulling some really weird strings and then just gone completely quiet as of 2 days ago. Major Truth posted up this right here, stating that people have started showing up. Don't be late or you'll miss the cake and all the fantastic activities we have planned for the day. Now, if you guys don't know what this means, this was Major Truth trying to set up a day for the Major Truthers to go over some things, as something seems to be happening in the background with regards to Super Earth and how they're actually trying to control the human race. And oddly, this image itself is, I believe, actually from Arrowhead Game Studios office, so maybe we have some dissidents inside of the studio itself. A really interesting one. Moving in from that though, just want to let you guys know that just as of 2 days ago, Plot Coalition actually released the Helldivers full movie that they've been working on for quite some time, and it's so far managed to retain just under 450,000 views. This is absolutely incredible. This is one that I do want to watch. I've purposely not watched it as I want to watch it on stream, so we may well watch it later on in a live stream here on the channel. If you guys want to come and join me for a bit of a watch party on this one, then come and join in. Massive shout out to Plot Coalition, as apparently this thing is going to be an absolute banger. Let me know if you guys have watched it, and if you did, was it worth the watch? Did you enjoy it? And let me know your top comments from the stuff that we've spoke about in today's video. We've got to go over the top comments from the previous video, where right here we spoke about the major loss from the latest major order, the new shotgun, and some new storyline that could potentially be coming into the midst. If you haven't seen that video, it's definitely worth the watch. This first one right here, coming from Lazis, our incredible moderator here on the channel, states, why does it feel like the 10 MOs we won did nothing but lose one and all is collapsing? And it does seem to be the case, to be completely honest with you. I think the major order system right now is in a little bit of a skew whiff while they're trying to build up the game back to its normal basis, meaning that even a win doesn't seem to do much. The map is still getting completely taken over by the enemies, and it just looks extremely colourful out there right now. I don't know. Hopefully they do something with the major orders to mean that they're a little bit more meaningful as we go through into 2026. Next up, this one stays right here from Danger Beat. No one worry, the mega prison is being built right next to the Illuminate ruins. Dissidents with hateful minds near high-tech weaponry. Anyone? Now, I actually found this one absolutely hilarious. I think it's incredible, and there's obviously some talks going on right now with regards to the Illuminate ruins, as it has showcased in the latest Warbond trailer. It's been inside of the major orders narrative. They've been speaking about it inside of the Discord. There's loads of things going on with the dissidents. I don't know what's happening, but I'm expecting going into the new year a big boom into the major order storyway, and hopefully we see something positive. And finally, this one states right here from Pop MP4LL, the K9 still well takes the cake for being the most team killing backpack. Now, I do agree with you 100%. Hopefully this flamethrower backpack does not seem to take over that role and not everybody is being burnt within an inch of their life. I'm hoping the new AI system that they utilize for the backpacks will actually operate correctly for this, and it should hopefully be a really good addition to the backpack family inside of your support stratagems. Let me know your favorite from the latest Warbond and what it is you're most excited for. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on, as unfortunately that is all we have time for today. I'm so excited to see where this game is going to go and what it is that it's going to bring to the table. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. I appreciate all of your damn faces. But as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.